Hello, beautiful
guys,
people.
and
Welcome to the Double Take Duo. My name is Lisa.
My name is Stefania, and welcome to our channel.
Thanks for joining us today. We just had a very heavy conversation
About the last video, so we'll watch it.
about the rent because they've been posting it
Yeah.
very all over the place. But video ran money game, and then it made us think about everything that's been going on in the world. And
Scary.
it's,
We're
I'm a
just
little
scared.
concerned now,
Yeah.
actually. Now I'm actually a little concerned.
Yeah,
Um,
it
but
is very scary.
yeah, I was deep in my thoughts, but hopefully everything resolves.
I hope so too.
And we
We
have,
to stay positive. But this is why I don't like to watch the news because if not, I'll like over. I'm that person. If I start seeing things, I will start crying or like get anxious by myself at home, and that's why I don't. I stay
Mm.
away because if not, then I start like overthinking and I start getting anxiety. I can't sleep and I like, it gets too much in my head. I can't. This is why I stay away from all the news because I can't.
yeah, you're
I
you're
I'm,
getting
I'm over.
affected by it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am an overthinker and I get too much anxiety. Yeah.
I get like that too, but then when I don't watch the news, I feel just as anxious because I have to know everything.
Really?
I have to know everything that's going on. I don't know why. Yeah, so I'm equally anxious watching the news and not watching the news. Therefore, I just kind of, as anxious as I sometimes get, I still push myself to be aware and educated and just kind of.
I can't.
I still overthink. I overthink either way.
Because
Um,
I'm like that person that I have to stay positive because if
yeah.
not, then I get very negative and negative thoughts
You
too
don't
fast.
wanna like have
No,
a very
I don't
messed
wanna.
up mental health
Yeah,
and
yeah,
a bunch of anxiety attacks and
Mhm.
panic attacks
Yeah.
because of it. So you have to protect yourself and
yeah, yeah.
only you know what's right for you.
Right.
Um,
Even though obviously I want to know what's going on, but then
Yeah.
I don't. I'm just like, I'd rather just.
Sometimes
things
it's easier
happen.
to just read an article.
Yeah, I just like if I hear about it, okay, fine. But I just don't want to see it and overthink it because then I'll start like searching up things.
Oh God.
And then it'll be like that will be my whole day.
Okay.
Like yeah.
I'm not gonna talk news to you
No,
anymore.
no.
I'm gonna respect your peace.
Yeah, I'm like because then I'll go home and still be like
It's my bad. Yeah, I will watch something and then I'm gonna run around telling everyone, "Isn't that crazy?"
Yeah.
Everyone's involved now. I need to stop, but
Yeah, I get it.
I feel like I need people to discuss it with because
yeah. 'Cause
it's
you
like
wanna
all
know.
inside of me, and I'm anxious too. So I need
Yeah,
to hear
you
and
need to talk about it.
hopefully it's someone that's gonna calm me down. But that's a rare occasion nowadays. So who knows? Anyways, yeah, we went down like a rabbit hole there. But
Anyways, today we're gonna be watching what?
Reba McEntire Fancy
Fancy.
official music video. Looks a little bit like old
It's like-
school, but
Thank you for reading official. Just like how you told, I'm like it's HD.
oh,
It's like official music video. I was
every
like,
word matters.
yeah, every little word matter. I was reading the title and I was like HD
Full video.
full video.
Like, thanks to Stefania
Yeah.
for such an important piece of
I
information.
wanted you guys to know it was HD. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, this one we haven't heard or seen before, so
I never watched her either. I never heard of her either. So
I'm excited to check out
Yeah.
something new.
let's see.
I just can't believe it. I mean, fancy Ray Baker riding in my cab. It's some kind of weather we're having, ain't it, Fancy? I'll tell you what, I've seen every movie you've ever made, and my wife Louise, she's got every record you ever made. Fancy Ray Baker, my goodness. You know, I really didn't know you was from this area. But I'll tell you what, I think you are the most famous person ever come from these parts. So you just passing through, you're gonna stay for a while.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, are you just passing through, or you gonna stay for a while?
No, I'm just passing through.
Louise is not gonna believe this. Fancy Ray Baker in my cab. No, you might want me to wait. This ain't necessarily the best neighborhood.
No, I'll be a while.
Oh, well, that's no problem. I won't even keep the meter running.
Okay, thanks.
summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room run-down shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. Then Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that had a split from the side, clean up to my hip. It was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. And standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman where a half-grown kid had stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama died a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your pa's runned off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't have it, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, now your mama's gonna hit you uptown." Well, that was the last time I saw my mom, and I'd have left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, mama died, and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn, and for me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." It wasn't long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later, I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. Yes, you were. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't been mad. Now in this world, there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize mama for turning me out, no matter how little we had. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing from now on 15 years, well, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't have it, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, hon, your mama's gonna move you uptown.
Okay, Mama. I understand.
Oh, and I guess she did.
Bye, Mama.
Wow, what a what a strong or powerful video. Like, so sad because it's reality of some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, her mom had to like give her up to a man or something, and then right, and then they said that she died and that they took the mom, the baby
Mhm.
away, which so sad. I would not even imagine like she died of hunger or something, because they said that they were not even eating, and oh my god, that is so sad. Like, what even happened to the baby?
So heartbreaking,
Yeah,
and
so sad.
it's crazy to picture that it's a life of like maybe a lot of people,
Yeah, a lot of people in small
especially.
towns probably that don't have a lot of money, and it's so sad because a lot of single moms have to that they're probably in a small town, you know. One of them probably doesn't, they couldn't even get a job or something, and yeah, they were going hunger, and it's so sad. Like, yeah,
Such a powerful song because
it's
she
super sad.
pretty much felt like she claimed her power back because she was, ashamed and embarrassed of the work she did for a little bit, but then she in the song says what else, that was the only one chance, that was the only one shot she had in life to make it,
Yeah.
and she took it and she made it. Not a lot of people do, very unfortunately, but um
Yeah. Super sad. Like, some people have to go through all that situation just to even get some, like, a little bit or somewhere.
and then she said about people judging her, but she kind of in the song explains the whole life
Yeah.
story, and if people still judge her, I mean, I don't think it's right,
Right.
because
You can never judge her if you had to kind of do something to get somewhere, like how she did. If not, then like she would be dead too.
her mom was sick and then the baby was starving, and
Sad
she just had to do something to
to get out of that
make her
situation.
life. I wonder if she ever went to get the baby.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like
It
it.
didn't. That's what I'm
The
saying.
baby
Like,
was probably adopted by a family, but
imagine like being away for, like, you just don't know who the sister is no more. You just didn't know. That was it.
but I
Super
think it's so beautiful that at the end she left her legacy and did Home for Runaways.
Yeah.
I think it's so beautiful that she got to the point in her life where she is able to help people, and maybe not everyone um will be doing what she's doing because they will have
Yeah.
this runaway home where they will have a little bit support, and it's such a beautiful thing that she kind of decided to create it for others. But yeah, just very sad because it makes you think about all the other people that have to go through something like that, and um
And she at the end like went back and technically said, "I forgive you. I understand."
yeah, but
Crazy.
it's sad because it was too late. The mom was already gone, and it was so
Yeah.
heartbreaking
But I think
because
she was saying because of her spirit, she wanted her to be at peace. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Yeah.
if you believe in life
Yeah.
after death, I guess, but
Mhm.
in terms of our human life, it
Mhm.
was too late for her to understand and not be mad at her mom anymore.
Mhm.
But yeah, very heavy, very sad. I'm
Yeah.
glad she turned it into a positive.
Mhm. Yeah. Very good song. Very powerful. I really like the music video too. It
She
was
gave
very
a
good.
different perspective. She
Mhm.
kind of
Yeah.
flipped the script and hopefully encouraged people to
And then
do
don't.
better,
Yeah.
try.
Or to not hold the negative of like for something that was because like her mom, like, yeah, her mom gave her, which is obviously not the best choice, but like at the end of the day, if not, then she was gonna not have anything and die probably too. So kind of was like in a way saying like, like, I guess don't, like, I know it was negative, but turn it into a positive at the end, like, of like, at least I'm here and I'm doing better. Yeah.
Another point is, who are we to judge others?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just such a valid question and point because you never know someone's story.
Yeah.
And once again, never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. Today, a
We-
lot of don't judge a book by its cover
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of topics. But, anyways, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and we will be back on our next one. Okay.
See you guys.